Welcome back to The Explainer. So today, we're diving into a really critical moment for one of the world's most rapidly evolving hunters, Sung Jin-Woo, during his insane encounter inside the infamous Red Gate.
Okay, let's just jump right in because things get intense from the very start. We begin with this chilling quote from the monsters themselves. This is the brutal new reality for a group of hunters who are trapped. They're stuck inside a high-level dungeon, a Red Gate, where escape is totally impossible, and time itself is all warped. We're talking 1 hour outside could mean days stuck inside this frozen hell.
And for the hunters, stuck in this icy wasteland, the Red Gate isn't just another mission. It's basically a pressure cooker. It's designed to break even the most seasoned warriors, testing their supplies, their sanity, and most importantly, their loyalty to each other. But as the days start to drag on, the first real threat, it doesn't come from some monster hiding out in the snow. No, it comes from right inside their own ranks. So you've got this stark contrast that's forming. On one side, you have a group led by a hunter named Kim. They're freezing, they're starving, and they're getting desperate after losing their gear and their teammates. And then you have the other group with our guy, Sung Jin-Woo, and they're inexplicably fine. They've got winter coats, a tent, and even enough food for what pretty much looks like a cookout. So, fueled by grief and paranoia, Kim just loses it. He confronts Jin-Woo's group. He wrongly assumes they've been hoarding supplies this whole time and straight up blames them for his team's death, pushing the tension to a super dangerous breaking point. But right when Kim is about to attack, this petty human drama gets interrupted. Big time. They are definitely not alone anymore. A whole platoon of ice elves, the actual inhabitants of this gate, they just emerge from the shadows and they've got their boss with them. And this right here is where the whole encounter just takes a completely wild and unexpected turn. The leader of the elves, it doesn't just attack, it starts to speak. Yeah, you heard that right. This beast isn't just intelligent, it can speak their language. And what it has to say, well, it reveals a pretty startling truth, not about itself, but about Sung Jin-Woo. So the monster drops this bombshell. It explains that all magic beasts are driven by this voice in their heads, telling them kill humans. But for Jin-Woo, that voice is silent. To these creatures, he doesn't even register as a human at all. So why is that? Well, it's because of a secret nobody else knows. After nearly dying in another dungeon, Jin-Woo became the one and only player in this secret, game-like system that only he can see. It gives him quests and powers that just break all the known rules of the hunter world, but it also separates him completely from everyone else, both human and monster. Recognizing Jin-Woo as this fellow anomaly, the elf boss offers him a deal, and it's a chillingly simple one. Sacrifice the other hunters, the very same ones who just accused him of betrayal, and he can just walk away. No questions asked. But Jin-Woo, he refuses. Flat out. Despite everything they accused him of, he chooses to protect them, which means he's now made an enemy of the entire platoon. The odds are just ridiculous. It's him against 100 elite ice elves and their massively powerful leader. He is completely and utterly alone. But here's the thing. Staring down these impossible odds, Jin-Woo isn't afraid. He's not even concerned. He's confident. It's almost like he's asking them, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And then he shows them exactly why. He summons his personal army right out of the shadows, an immortal legion that just tears through the elves. He even takes down one of their strongest fighters and raises it from the dead as his brand new soldier, Iron, before single-handedly taking out the boss. His overwhelming power doesn't just win the battle, it literally shatters the dungeon itself. The Red Gate opens, and thanks to him, and only him, everyone is going home. But surviving the gate? That was only half the battle. Now, back in the real world, Jin-Woo has to face the consequences of what he's become. So, an S-rank hunter, we're talking the highest, most powerful tier there is, named Baek Yoon-ho, who's also the president of the elite White Tiger Guild, immediately confronts an exhausted Jin-Woo. He doesn't ask, he orders him to explain what happened in there, treating him like he's just some rookie. But the man who walked out of that gate is not the same man who walked in. Jin-Woo just calmly and coldly puts the powerful guildmaster in his place, making it crystal clear that the old power dynamics,
They are gone. And this just perfectly shows his incredible transformation. I mean, think about it. Just 2 months ago, he was literally the world's weakest hunter. Now, after one mission, he has stunned an S-rank hunter into silence and become the most sought-after recruit in the entire country.
This experience didn't just give him a new level of power, it created a whole new level of being. The world of hunters now has a new, terrifying, and completely unknown variable, leaving all of us to wonder, what exactly has Jin-Woo become?